Well, folks, we're back to talking about the China national team again. I know you all love to see it. The delight to be found in my suffering is like no other. So let's get into it. If you'll recall, the last time this team drove me insane, we had just gotten pummeled by Japan and bottled a lead at home against Saudi Arabia. We are now sitting at the bottom of the table with 0 points and a -8 goal difference. This international break will feature us going against Australia and Indonesia, 2 tough opponents, but as if football were enacting divine punishment on me, we had to suffer an injury crisis as well. Let's go through the list. Striker Alan, injured. Young center back Zhu Chenjie, injured. Defender Yang Zexiang, injured. Owen, the best one, top scorer Wu Lei, injured. Not to mention the squad omissions, namely, Bao Yaxiong was called up last window as a backup keeper but excluded this time around. So what keepers do we have? An aging Wang Dalei, Chinese Onana, and Liu Dianzuo, who is almost as old as Wang and also inexperienced for the national team. To be fair, he does seem to be in better form, but Bao literally has the second best save percentage in the entire Chinese Super League right now. You know, in situations like this, I'd rather take the younger goalkeeper to maybe give them a few chances to get some experience for the future. We're losing either way, so who cares? Now, indulge me in my copium for just a bit, but Japan also demolished Bahrain, so maybe it's a case of them truly being above the rest in this group. Just maybe. Losing 7-0 to them can be considered normal. I never thought I'd say that, how my standards have fallen for this team, but here we are. And while, of course, we bottled at home versus Saudi Arabia, we weren't actually that bad in attack. China had created more chances than the Saudis and looked decent on the offensive throughout the whole match. In fact, our game was mostly ruined by 2 things. A, our defense being held together by scotch tape and glue, and B, Zhang Yuning being subbed on. Listen, I want to like Zhang Yuning. He's a great runner and he's one of the most physical players on this team. But his finishing is... oh, it's terrible. Abdueli is probably my first choice striker for this team. He's young and promising, not great at dribbling, but he can offer the energy this aging squad so desperately needs. Plus, Wei Shihao is back for China. Kinda strange how Branko didn't pick him last time, but whatever. He's here now. That said, China's team still has numerous issues. For one, the age distribution is still heavily skewed, just like last time. The only U23 players we have in this team are Jiang Shenlong, Xie Wenmeng, and Abdueli. Everyone else is older, with the majority of the squad being 29 years or older. Not to mention that Branko still hasn't found his rhythm with this team. The team has fitness issues, our FA is still as corrupt as ever, among other problems. Oh, and let me remind you, China have gotten 1 win out of their last 10 matches. That's it. But who knows? It might be my delusions, it 100% is my delusions, but maybe we can scratch a result against Indonesia. I'm already resigning myself to defeat against Australia, but who knows? Maybe the pressure will get to the Indonesian players. After all, it is the first time they've made that third round, so who knows, anything could happen. Please answer my prayers. But what do you think? How will China do in the upcoming World Cup qualifiers? Let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, like and subscribe, follow my Twitter, yada yada yada. I will do a live watch along for the Australia game a few hours from whenever this video uploads, so I hope to see you there, and take care.